Now it's a time to officiate the final for the Emerging Cup. Let's see who will be the champions of Emerging Cup 2025 in this mega cricket festival. So the final is about to begin. The first over, Akash to Kailas. After this match, the mega final will be played between Phoenix Kerala and Lisa Challengers. So do not go away. Akash alle? Yeah, got it. Bolo name Akash? Yeah. So here we go. The final of Emerging Cup. Short delivery, chance of a catch, and it falls between those fielder. And is that a four? No. The fielder collects it, but won't be able to stop. A couple of runs to start. Two runs to begin the innings for Kailas and Kerala Riders. That's a wide outside the guideline. Oh, what a delivery! What a good delivery there by Akash. A block all Yorker and no reply from the batsman for that delivery. He's been clean bowled. And the first wicket is down for Kerala Riders. One of the star batsmen, Kailas, is walking back to the pavilion after scoring just 2 runs. Other batsman? Martin. Martin is the new batsman. He played a scintillating knock in the semi-final. So he's a key player for this team. Meanwhile, Akash taking his run up, taking his time. Full toss. That's been called a no ball. That's above the waist height and rightly called by the umpire. One more to the total. In fact, two more to the total. No ball and a single, and that will be a free hit. So Sachin Williams is the new batsman. He was off strike. Now we will be facing the free hit delivery. Free hit delivery. Oh, that was a close call. If he had hit, the batsman was well outside the line. He would have been run out. In the end, no damage done. One more to the total in the form of a single. This is an excellent bowling so far from the bowler. No boundaries conceded yet. Another good delivery, full length delivery. Will just be a single. Seven on the board. Still no boundaries. Another good delivery this time by the bowler. One more dot ball. Excellent first over. This by Mavericks. Last delivery coming up. Batsman is under a bit of pressure. They need to score some boundaries here. They need to put up a big total in this final. Last delivery. A good shot, the chance of a catch, but this time it's above that fielder's head and it goes for the first maximum. So finally, a 6 to end the over. So 13 runs of the first over, not a bad start for Kerala Riders. ബോളറിന്റെ പേര് വെച്ചു ബോളർ നെയിം എന്താണ് ബോളർ പേര് ലിഞ്ചിത്ത് ലിഞ്ചിത്ത് the new bowler. Oh, good delivery to start there. A Yorker to start by Linjit. Martin is the batsman on strike. Outside edge, chance of a catch. Fielder dives over that, unable to stop. And meanwhile, the batsman has completed a second run. In the air, chance of a catch. Keeper calls for it. Keeper takes it. A big wicket for Kerala Riders. Martin, who's played an excellent knock in the semi-final, now has to walk back without contributing really in this final. That's an excellent bowling by the bowler. New batsman, the left-hander, Belvin Babu. He's an excellent player. So now it's his responsibility, along with Sachin Williams, to take them to a good score. He can hit some big sixes. We know he's capable of hitting those big sixes. Is this going to be his final? Belvin, jersey number 99. He's on strike now. Full toss outside the off stump. Plays it towards that deep point region. Will it be a boundary? But excellent fielding there by the fielder. Stops before the ball crosses the boundary line. Saves 2 runs for the team. Great teamwork shown here by Mavericks. You know, it's a big final. They're giving their 100% on the field. Just 1 6 conceded in 10 deliveries. That's a great start. Another good delivery, another fuller length delivery. Unable to get underneath that Belvin, but will still pick up a single. They won't mind these singles. It's boundaries that's going to hurt them. So far, they have done a great job. It's 18 runs of 1.5 overs. Last delivery of the last over went for a six. Now, once again, Sachin back on strike for the last delivery of the second over. Can he score one more maximum? Full toss, and that's it. Once again, Sachin Williams scoring a maximum of the last delivery. It was an excellent over so far by Linjit, but the last delivery is always important to finish really well. So after the completion of over number two, score 24 for the loss of two wickets, going at 12 runs per over now. At this rate, they will get to 72. I think they are looking for something above 90 or 100 here. Something close to 100. Is it the same bowler, Akash? Yeah, to continue, Akash to bowl his second over and the third over from the side of Mavericks. Is it a power play, umpire? Yes, it's a power play over. So just two fielders allowed outside the circle, and it'll be Belvin on strike. Oh, that's been taken. That's another big wicket. The batsman is walking, not waiting for the umpire. Oh my God, that's a big wicket for Riders. Belvin, the star batsman, has to go back without contributing really for the team. And that's an excellent bowling once again by Akash. The captain brought him back for his second over. And he's got some extra pace as well. Good bowling by Akash. He picks up his second wicket and the third wicket of Kerala Riders. New batsman? Nishil. Nishil is the new batsman to join Sachin. Akash to Nishil. In the slot, and that's been hit way over the long on region for a maximum. That was in the slot. A good start here by Nishil. Six of the very first delivery. That'll give him some confidence. Oh, great comeback by the bowler. A Yorker, but equally well played there by the batsman. Will take a single. Sachin is back on strike. Scored 2 sixes already. Full length delivery, but plays it towards the deep square leg region, and that's an excellent shot there by Sachin. Will pick up a boundary for himself and for the team. Goes slowly moving to 35 now. 2.34 overs completed. That was down the leg side. The batsman is completely frustrated with that. It was a juicy delivery. He just needed to get some bat on that, and that would have gone for a maximum towards deep square leg region. But in the end, it's a dot ball. We are into the third over. Now the last delivery coming up. Last 2 overs. The last delivery has gone for a maximum from this man's bat. Now, once again, the last delivery of the third over. And the trend continues. Last delivery of every over has been hit for a six by Sachin Williams. So he's not allowed the bowler to complete his over with a dot ball. That's good batting. And with that six, the score moves to 41. The loss of 3 wickets. The 3 overs have been completed. Temporal ball. The ends have been changed. Who's the new bowler? Name of the bowler? Sajid. Ajit. Ajit is the new bowler. Nishil on strike. What a shot! What a shot there by Nishil. Waiting for that shot delivery. And great shot over the point region for a huge maximum. That's brilliant batting there by Nishil. He looks in good touch here. Already scored 2 sixes in the 3 balls he has faced. For both the batsmen. Another short pitch delivery, but this time way outside the guideline, and it'll be a wide. So one more to the total. So Ajit sticking to that same plan. Short and wide outside the off stump. Will Nishil capitalize on that? This time through the extra cover, but won't get a boundary, but will still get a single and will bring Sachin back on strike. Both the batsmen looking really dangerous now, scoring boundaries. And now the score has moved to 49. Closing on that 50 mark in 3.2 overs. Full length delivery. Hits it straight towards the long on region. Will just get a single. So now the bowler has decided he won't bowl those short pitch deliveries. Instead, he's trying to go full and straight. Gets away with just 2 singles in the last 2 deliveries. 3 more deliveries remaining in the 4th over. Nishil back on strike. Oh, another good delivery. Another block all delivery. No chance for the batsman to get underneath that. Excellent comeback after being hit for a 6 in the very first delivery. He needs to finish well here. 9 runs conceded of 4 deliveries now. This time through the ground. Tries to play that cut shot once again. But will just get a single. So 1 delivery remaining in the 4th over. Go 51. Again, the last delivery of the over, and Sachin is on strike. Will the trend continue? Oh no, this time the bowler is smart enough and bowls really well. No boundary in the last delivery of this over, but still 52 on the board with 2 overs to go. They're going at 13 runs per over at the moment. They need to score at least 40 runs in the next 2 overs. That will take the total to 90, which is a good score in a final. There'll be pressure chasing anything above 90 in a final. The most important thing, the next 2 overs for riders. How many more can they score? They've still got Sachin and Nishil out in the middle. Both are capable. The bowler name? എന്താണ്? Abhilash. Abhiram. Abhiram is the new bowler. And Sachin is on strike. A good delivery. Very good delivery. Right within the guideline. Full length. Sachin trying to hit it towards that long off region. An unusual stance. It is very effective. It is very low. Again, this time just within the reach of the fielder. Will there be a second? There shouldn't have been a second. That was the wrong end. Sachin was well short of his crease, but the throw was to the wrong end, and in the end, 2 runs completed. But very well bowled by Abhiram. So far, he hasn't given any room for the batsman to get underneath the ball. Sachin is still waiting for that slot delivery. This time, it was in the slot, but the batsman couldn't time the ball properly. He'll be disappointed there. He'll just get a single. 1 more to the total. 55 on the board with just 9 deliveries remaining. Looks like it's a low scoring game, but you never know. The next 9 deliveries, 5 sixes, 6 sixes, possible. Anything can happen in 1 over. We've seen that. We've seen that many times in this tournament. Yes, it's a full toss, and that's been hit for a 6. Just what I said. Still 9 deliveries, 8 deliveries remaining. They've got 1 6 now. Another 405 will take them to a good total. Two more deliveries remaining in this over. Another one, another one. That's two in a row now. The momentum shifting completely back to Kerala Riders now with those two sixes. And that takes the total to 67. Mavericks have to be really careful here because they just can't concede too many runs in the next seven deliveries because when they chase, they don't want to be chasing something about 90 in the final. If they can restrict Kerala Riders to something below 80, they will be really happy. But at the moment, Nishil is on charge. Back to back sixes. What a shot! Oh, that is the shot of the day for me. Full length block hole delivery outside the off stump line. He's managed to hit it flat over the point region. That's three sixes in a row for Nishil. And all the hard work by the bowler Abhiram has gone in vain. 18 runs conceded of the last three deliveries, and now the score moves to 73 with still 1 over remaining. Another 17 runs in this over, and they can get to 90. Another 27, they can get to 100. Bowler name, please. Ashi. എന്താണ്? Vivek. Vivek. Vivek will bowl the last over. A huge responsibility for him against Sachin Williams now. Good shot, but through the ground. But I think that's a smart thing to do. Give back the strike to Nishil because he's been hitting really well. And I think he should face the maximum number of deliveries in this over. Sachin looks a bit tired. Maybe run too many singles. Not easy in this weather. At Nishil, 5 deliveries remaining. How many more can he score? Full toss! Another one. That's number 4 in a row for Nishil. 6, 6, 6, 6. Fourth 6 consecutive 6 for Nishil. Completely changed the momentum in the favor of Kerala Riders now. 80 on the board with still 4 deliveries remaining. What score are they looking at? Big pressure final. Big pressure final. Chasing won't be easy. And now they have to make sure the next 4 deliveries doesn't go for a lot of runs here. Oh, good delivery. Good comeback delivery there by the bowler. Vivek. Still 3 deliveries remaining. Another shot outside the off stump, and this time it won't go for a 6, but still will go for a boundary. 4 more to the total. 84 on the board, and Nishil has moved to 43 of just 12 deliveries now. 2 deliveries remaining. Can he score a 50 in the final? Oh, this time through the ground, he We'll just get a single there. Is looking for a second. Will be run out. That's good cricket by Sachin. He sacrificed his wicket for Nishil so that he can face the last delivery. He'll still get one run. And with that, score moves to 85. The last delivery coming up. Nishil on 44. His jersey number is 44. A 6 will take him to 50. And he does it in style. 50 in the final for Nishil. What brilliant batting there by Nishil. A 14 ball 50 in the final and making sure that his team reaches that 90 run mark. So after the completion of 6 overs, Kerala Riders have scored 91 and the target for Mavericks will be 92 in 6 overs. We'll come back with the chase in a short while. Meanwhile, let me inform you that we have some exciting raffle draws here. Please come to the commentary box. There is raffle coupons here. You just have to put those coupons in the boxes and keep the receipt with you. And if you're lucky enough, there's too many prizes to be won. There's a Jeep Wrangler free for the weekend, sponsored by James Auto Group. Free Jeep Wrangler rental for the weekend as part of the Riders Cup 2025. You just have to fill in the form. You don't have to fill in the form. You just have to put in the coupons. There's another one. There's a lucky draw for an Apple AirPod, sponsored by Udayan Purushothaman and team. Again, just fill in and drop the coupons in the box. And there's one more lucky draw to get a $5,000 gift voucher towards purchasing your home from Jisha Totem Realtor. Now, I would like to thank our sponsors for this event, the mega sponsors, Jisha Totem and James Auto Group, Bob James. Other sponsors are Teramax Rehab Center, Taika Distillery, St. Joseph Dental Clinic, Ray Sports Network, Chauhan and Gill Lawyers, Fruitsilla, Prestige Eyewear, Lisa Group of Business, QR Tax and Accounting Solution, Let's Relax Ayurvedic Wellness, Bijo Sebastian, Udayan Purushothaman, Anup Pulikal, Allison Travel Solutions, Save Exports, and food partners Tanima Kitchen, The Oven Fresh, and 90s Launch. Fruitsilla. Freshness bottled, king of juices. You should try Fruitsilla if you are here. They've got some exciting juices, very tasty juice. Fresh juice available in Fruitsilla. Please give a try. If you're not aware, there is delicious food counters near the picnic spot organized by our food partners, Tanima Kitchen, Oven Fresh and 90s Launch. So if you're hungry, if you're thirsty, if you're looking for some snacks, hot tea, please head towards the picnic spot and enjoy yourself with some delicious foods. The chase is just about to begin here for Mavericks. Fielders are ready. And ബാറ്റ്സ്മാന്റെ പേരും ചോദിക്കണേ. Zero, zero, zero. തൽക്കാലം ഇത് കൊടുക്ക്. Umpire, can I have the name of the batsman? Striker Dilip, non-striker, and bowler Dilip and Linjit, the two batsmen out in the middle. Dilip and Linjit. Dilip will be on strike, Linjit non-strike, and the bowler Kailas. Kailas will start the first over. Here we go, the chase. Chance of a catch. Oh, an excellent effort there by Sachin. Unable to grab. That was a good diving effort. That would have been a wicket in the very first delivery. Just like how Kerala Riders have lost their first wicket in the first delivery. They could have picked up a wicket in the first ball. But in the end, just a single. So Linjit is on strike. A big hitter. In the air. Again, chance of a catch. Fielder calls for it. And this time, Fielder picks up the catch. That's a big, big wicket for Kerala Riders. Linjit, their in-form batsman, is walking back to the pavilion without troubling the scorers for a golden duck here. So the first wicket has fallen for Mavericks. And Kailas gets the important breakthrough. Been a wonderful atmosphere here in this Ross cricket ground. Spectators enjoying this beautiful sunshine there. All the teams waiting for that mega final, which will be followed after this match between Phoenix Kerala and Lisa Challengers. Meanwhile, the final going on for the Emerging Cup. The new batsman, I think it's Ajit. Is it Ajit? Ajit is the new batsman. Kailas has given the breakthrough. Short delivery, chance of a catch. And what a catch! What a catch that! I always say catches win matches, and these type of catches will surely win matches. The second big hitter, Ajit, is also going back for another golden duck. Two wickets in two deliveries. Batsman Ronnie, the new batsman, and Kailas is on a hat trick. We've seen a 50 in the final already. Can we see a hat trick in the final? Kailas to Ronnie. 2 wickets down. Lets it go. He doesn't want to give the ball a hat trick. So that's a dot ball. Great bowling there by Kailas. Excellent bowling. 1 run conceded. 2 wickets taken. Still 2 deliveries remaining. Plays it safe and just takes a single. Gets off the mark. They need 92 runs, so they can't afford too many dot balls and singles. So they need to score some boundaries. Last ball coming out. Dilip hits it towards the fielder. Oh, what an effort once again. That would have been a great catch as well. Unfortunately, the fielder not able to collect it. Still an excellent over. 3 runs and 2 wickets. What an over there by Kailas. Now the target is 90 in 5 overs. Almost 16 runs per over required now. Sorry, 18 runs per over required. And Dilip is back on strike. Belvin to bowl the second over. He hasn't contributed with the bat, so he is trying to make an impact here with the ball. Good delivery or return catch, but not easy in your follow through. That was hit really hard. It'll just be a single. They won't mind these singles. Good shot there by Ronnie. Cut shot that was short and wide. Not a great delivery there by Belvin. And they've scored their first maximum. In the air, chance of a catch. Belvin calls for it. Oh no! What have you done? That was not your catch. The fielder was completely under that ball. He would have taken it quite easily. But the bowler went for the catch. And in the end, it's been dropped. Could that be costly? Ronnie gets a life here in the final. Belvin to Dilip now. Score 11. Short delivery. Hits it straight to the fielder. Will just be a single. An appeal for a run out. Umpire says no. Will just be a single. He's got some cramps here. Not easy. He's been playing 2 or 3 matches today. Need to keep yourself hydrated. Mr. Ajit Kumar, if you're around here, please come to the mic point. Ajit Kumar. Your sponsors are looking for you. Belvin to Dilip. Slower delivery. Oh, the timing wasn't perfect there. Good effort by the fielder. He should have waited for a second. Maybe he would have got some hand. But in the end, it goes for a 6. The 2 sixes in this over. And that takes the score to 19. 19 for the loss of 2 wickets after the completion of 2 overs. $74 required now in 4 overs. Umpire is a power play. Yep. So the power play has been taken. There's 2 fielders allowed outside the circle. And who is the bowler? Kailas to bowl again. Yes, it will be Kailas once again to bowl his second over. An excellent first over, conceding just 3 runs, picking up 2 wickets. Now, once again, back to bowl the third over. 2 fielders outside, long off and long on. Ronnie on strike. Oh, that's way above the head, and that will be a wide, and it is a wide. And that's 1 bounce for the over as well. Again, another above shoulder ball, and this time it will be called a no ball, as it's the second one of the over. So a free hit coming up for batsman. Kailas to bowl the free hit delivery. And that's been helped down the leg side for a 6. So some momentum back to Mavericks here now. We've got still some good batsmen. So you never know. Until the last delivery is bowled, you just can't predict a cricket game. Kailas would bowl an excellent first over. Now he's under huge pressure. 8 runs off the first delivery. Again, that's above the headline, and that's been called and for another no ball. Already he's bowled 1 bounce per over. So he can't bowl another bounce. Will be a no ball. Another free hit coming up. 9 runs of the first delivery. Is this the turning point of the game? It's a free hit, so it won't matter. Anyways, the catch was dropped. That was a free hit delivery. Meanwhile, the batsman gets 1 more to the total. 29 on the board. This time, Dilip takes the charge. Another 6. So this is turning out to be a very expensive over from Kailas. 16 of the first 3 deliveries. Under huge pressure. They need to come back really strong here in the next 3 deliveries, or else Mavericks will have that big momentum shift for the last 3 overs. Kailas to Dilip. Full toss, but the batsman was surprised by that full toss. He was not expecting that. In the end, manages to get a dot ball for his team. Down the track he comes again, hits it towards the fielder. Won't get a single. So good comeback by Kailas here in the last two deliveries, not conceding any runs. The last delivery, Dilip hits it again for a maximum 22 runs conceded in that third over. So now the score moves to 41 after the completion of 3 overs. Another 52 required in 3 overs. So the game is still not done. Ronnie and Dilip both looking dangerous here for Kerala Riders. Three overs have been completed. So it's 41. Another 51 runs required in the next 3 overs. Change of ends. Bowler പേര് Vipin. Vipin is the new bowler from the side of Kerala Riders. 17 per over is the required run rate. Vipin to Ronnie. Is this the game changing over? Good delivery to start. Quick, pacey delivery. Batsman trying to hit it towards the square leg region. It was beaten completely by the pace there. Starts with a dot delivery. Always important when you start an over, you don't go for a boundary. That will give a lot of confidence to any bowler. When you hit for a boundary in the first delivery, there's always pressure. This time, no pressure from the batsman. And he hits it for a six towards deep square leg region. That's a six they are looking for. They need at least 3 sixes in an over. They got one already in the second delivery. How costly will be that drop catch from Belvin of the same batsman? Ronnie, jersey number 7. Another short delivery this time. It's the shoulder of the batsman. There's no leg by, so no run. Will be a dot ball. We need more and more dot balls. 45 to win now. Toss ചെയ്യില്ല, final toss ചെയ്യില്ല. നമ്മൾ ബൈക്കിൽ പോയിട്ട് അവിടെ നിന്ന് ചെയ്യിപ്പിക്കാം. In the end, it's been taken. That's the breakthrough they were looking for. Ronnie has to go back to the pavilion now. A big wicket here for Kerala Riders. Very important breakthrough in this game, I would say. Vipin gets the wicket. Ronnie is walking back to the pavilion now after scoring 22 runs. And now the new batsman to join Dilip is Anish. Anish is the new batsman. He's on strike. 4 deliveries completed in this over. Just 1 6 conceded. Good bowling here by Vipin. 14 deliveries now remaining. 45 to win. Matter of 8 sixes. 8 in 14. Sorry? Another hour and a half. Probably by. Sure. Vinara. That's way outside the guideline. Will be called a wide. അങ്ങോട്ട് വെക്കണ്ട, അവിടെ വെക്കണ്ട, അവിടെ ആരും കേൾക്കാനൊന്നുമില്ല. Another. Is that a no ball? Yes, it is a no ball. Beamer. That will be a free hit. The bowler losing his rhythm in the last 2 deliveries. ടോസ് നമുക്ക് ഗ്രൗണ്ടിൽ പോയിട്ട് ഇട്ടാലോ? 2 ക്യാപ്റ്റന്മാരെ വിളിച്ചിട്ട്. Good delivery. Good full length delivery this time by Vipin. He'll just get a single. Score moves to 50. That brings up the 50 for Mavericks. Now the 43 runs required, 42 in 13 deliveries. 7 sixes in 13 deliveries. Dilip back on strike. Outside the guideline once again. Another wide. Will this wide be costly for the bowler? That extra delivery. Good delivery to end the over. Finally, that over comes to an end. After the completion of over number 4, score 52 for the loss of 3 wickets, 40 runs in 12 deliveries. Gagan, cordless mic होगा? Cordless mic? Because we are planning to go to the ground for the toss, to the pitch, and probably meet all the players before the final. Okay, let me see how long it goes, and then we'll end it over there. Who's the new bowler? Jobish George, the new bowler. Fifth bowler, fifth over, 12 balls, 40 runs. And he starts with a 6. Again, not a great start by any bowler. A 6 of the first delivery. 34 of 11. 6 sixes is what they require in 11 deliveries. 34 of 11 deliveries. Dilip holds the key here in this chase. Another full toss. And that's gone for another 6. Back-to-back sixes here. The fifth over, the penultimate over, is the most crucial over. And now this has gone really bad. 2 sixes. Good comeback. Good comeback by the bowler. Excellent comeback. He needs to bowl more such deliveries here. Now the equation is 5 sixes in 9 deliveries. 5 out of 9. Outside the guideline. Will be called a wide. It is a wide. 27 of 9. 27 of 9. What twist in this game. There's more drama coming up. Dilip, they need this wicket badly. Kerala Riders, they need to get this batsman out, or else he's going to take the home team to victory for sure. Jobish to Dilip. Make that 8 balls 21. You don't bowl those juicy full tosses to any batsman, and especially in this ground that's asking for trouble every single time. All he had to do is get some bat on that, and that's 6, number 3 in this over in 4 deliveries. Under huge pressure now, Jobish George. And the fielders are feeling the heat of the situation. 21 of 8. Just 3 sixes in 8 deliveries now required. Sorry, ball? Change of ball? തോട്ടാക്കി കൊടുത്തു. Eight balls, 21. Is Dilip going to be the hero for Mavericks? He's batting on 41 from 14. Is there a twist in the game? And there is the twist if Belvin gets his catch, and he's dropped again. That was the chance to win this match. Has he dropped the cup here, Belvin? Oh my God, that was the game there for Kerala Riders. He did a good effort. He had to run, but unfortunately was not able to collect the catch cleanly. Anish on strike now. The last delivery coming up. Big, big delivery. Shot, and that was asking for trouble. That's very, very poor bowling there by the bowler. That's 6. Umpire, that was a 6. It's a 6. It's a 6. It has gone all the way for a 6. Four sixes conceded in that over. 25 runs. Now only 14 runs required in 1 over. That was the turning, game-changing over for Mavericks. They were looking for a big over and they got one right in the 5th over. Now it's a huge task for any bowler to bowl who's coming to bowl the last over. Big, big task. He will be under a lot of pressure. 14 runs, 6 ball. All they need to do is score 2 sixes. Jersey number 333. New bowler. Ashwin. Is Ashwin the man for Kerala Riders? Can he take his team to the champions podium? Let's see. Ashwin to Dilip. No, Dilip says, I am going to be the hero for Mavericks. And that's 48. 48 for Dilip. What an innings he has played in this final, in this chase. First ball, 6. Now just 8 runs required in 5 deliveries. 1 hit away. Is there any more twist in the game? Oh, inside edge. Will just be a single. I think Kerala Riders won't mind that single because Dilip is off strike. So now 7 of 4. Can he get 2 dot balls here? Ashwin to Anish. 2 dot balls will create big pressure here. 4 balls, 7 runs. No, what a shot! Anish says, pressure? What pressure? If Dilip can hit for a 6, so can I. Now just 1 run away. Mavericks. That was a great shot there by the batsman. 91 now, 1 run. Are the fielders coming inside? Is there going to be a change in the field? Yes, Belvin is bringing all the fielders inside the circle. They need to stop the single. If it goes for a 6, let it go. But no easy singles. That's what Belvin says. If 1 or 2 dot balls here, then that will create again some pressure. But Anish is standing like a cucumber there. Cool as a cucumber. Ashwin to Anish. In the air. Chance of a catch. Sachin is going to take that. Yes. Again, there is a twist in the game. What have you done, Anish? Why did you go for that glory shot? You've seen what Bangladesh did once against India when they needed 1 run. Is there going to be one more twist in this game? Now it's 1 of 2. 1 of 2. A dot ball in this delivery will be really, really special. If he can get a dot ball in this ball, the match will go to the last delivery. Or is he going to just tap and run a single? Fielders inside. Here is Ashwin. A short delivery. There's no fielder. And that's it. Mavericks are the champions of the emerging cup of Kerala Riders Cricket Carnival 2025. And the celebrations begin in the dugout of Mavericks. Hard luck to Kerala Riders. They fought really well. One bad over. And that's all you need in this game. So Riders Cup, Emerging Cup. Mavericks are the champions. And now let's get to the mega final of this tournament between Phoenix Kerala and Lisa Challengers. We'll start the toss ceremony right now. Charles bhai, ഒരു സജഷൻ പ്ലേയേഴ്സിനെ വിളിച്ചിട്ട് സ്പോൺസേഴ്സിനെ ഒരു ഓക്കെ ഈ മൈക്ക് അങ്ങോട്ടേക്ക് എടുക്കുമോ മാക്സിമം അങ്ങോട്ടേക്ക് എത്ര പോകുന്നത് പോട്ടെ ഇത് വേണ്ട